Hi, how's it going, everyone? I know this is it's later than I normally start, but bruh, I slept for once. Holy shit. Didn't get to sleep on time, and I just could not be woken up, apparently. So, we're here. We're doing stuff. Maiza's right there. Little bastard. Anyways, I'm just gonna get into it. I want to keep going. We're gonna keep near going. Fucking find it. Just get into it then. Come on. There we go. So, the end of the Sunday stream, and we were doing a lot of side quests, like a lot of side quests, and we got very. I thought we were done, to be honest. I thought we were pretty much at the end. Unfortunately, I was mistaken. Because I was a fucking fool. We have two. We have this magic stone. And we have to go back to the Baron Temple again. And clear out the shades that those motherfuckers woke up. So, I figured, hello Mel, how you doing? We're at 97% side quest completion. Well, I'm like, that's fine. Yes. Enjoy raid. I'm going to try to practice being able to actually speak to, folks not being here. I will probably fail, but we were trying to go through, and we're pretty much. I believe. I was just saying hello. I'm gonna just work at talking a bit more, and I can't guarantee I'll be good, but we were pretty much at the end of side questing. I think we're at 97%. We have 2 left. One of them's running that stone that we picked up from the Lost Shrine, and then Facade. I thought I was done, and then they're like, "Hey, how's it going? We would like you to do more." And that more is go back to the temple again, and then clear out the shades. So, kill the big shade, run back, finish that, and then I went to the village. Devola was like, "Hey, the King of Facade sent a message, wants your help." So then we had to come back here again. So we're trying to clear out shades apparently. So I'm like, I'm just gonna cheat Keytrue. Probably get screwed over. But hey, you know what? We're doing it. Okay, we got trials again. Which one is this? Is this no magic? Is this no running, no jumping? What's up? No blocking. That's fine. Cool. But yeah, we awake now. We back. Very tired. Hello, Mais. How are you, my sir? How are you, buddy? What you doing over there, huh? You fucking stupid. Yeah. Love you, buds. I love you. Blade wielding tiger. Oh, no attacking. Got it. Anyways, I also wanted to come on today because I'm fucking annoyed. I want to complain because I'm gonna be honest, and it's really fucking sucks when your employer does not have good communication. And the offices take every single holiday post while you're expected to work. No magic. That, I know. I'm literally just fat figure. Leave me alone. I thought that thing would have more HP than okay. It also was like, you know, really frustrating with that one that I was unable to do the teleport around it. It sucked. Oh, there we go. Alright, that's fine. And that's nothing. Got some shades. But yeah, so I've been waiting to hear back for 2 weeks if the company is going to approve my payment. And, you know, I'm like, hey, you know, if they don't approve it, then whatever, it's fine. But it's been 2 weeks, and I'm still waiting to hear anything. The only person I've heard from is my manager, who called and was like, hey, I'm gonna try to get this through. I hadn't gotten any notification about this at all. And I'm like, well, that's like a little bit concerning, right? But you know, hey, things happen. Maybe he just, I don't know. But I've heard nothing, fucking nada. Which, you know, let's say inspires confidence, right? So, like, yeah, I definitely believe it. And I'm like, you know, it would have been really fucking nice since, you know, one of the things that we harp on about that we harp on about with the company is, you know, being concise, being reliable, being punctual with people. But my time off is supposed to start tomorrow, and I haven't heard anything. So you know that
Damn it.
you know, inspires confidence, right?
Better take our time.
No wonder the masked people couldn't take this guy out.
Save such chatter for a later time. We must stay calm and approach this slowly.
Calm my ass.
So that's just, you know, the little frustrations of things. I'm like, could you guys just do better? That'd be awesome. as in my game was too loud or your game was too loud. Because I can fix either. Because I haven't touched the game's sound at all.
The shades inside this temple are far more powerful than I expected.
Either way, we're done here.
I don't mind. I'll complain about it. I don't mind complaining.
タク、お礼と北だ。
Thank you for dispatching the shades. Here's a small reward for your work. Labyrinth's assault. If it was the game, I'll do this for you. It shouldn't have been too loud, you know. But oh, yours? Well, either way, we still took it down just a bit. Yeah, I mean, in my case though, what I was talking about was, you know, my company, I had put in for some pay time off for this week 2 weeks ago. And I only heard back about it on Friday. It is the day before my PTO is supposed to start, my time off. And I asked, you know, for some time off because we have to give them a certain amount of notice. And so I gave them, you know, 2 weeks plus a little bit extra. And you know, my manager called and was like, hey, you know, I saw you, and I was like, yeah, I wanted to take some time off so that I'm not having to be, and I was like, and you know, don't take it the wrong way, I love the people that work, great. But I would like a little bit of time off so I can, you know, not be doing both physical and emotional labor while I'm still trying to grieve, you know, with my wife. Well, I hadn't heard anything back. I heard back from the manager. He's like, hey, and I let him know. He's like, okay, I'll try to push this through and get this approved. He goes, you know, don't.
There.
He's like, I get it. That was Friday. Today's the first day they work since that day. Because weekends, they're closed. All the offices are closed on the weekends, as well as they are closed for any holidays. And Monday, yesterday, was Labor Day. So, as of 2 weeks, I've still heard nothing regarding whether or not I, in fact, am being, you know, having the time off approved, which is a little rough. Hi, buddy. Yes, it's okay though. I know she's not here; she's back at work, but so, you know, I was like, hey, could I get some help here so I can get that? And if it's not approved, it's not something I can just not go to work. I mean, would I be okay if I didn't go to work? Yes, but I wouldn't be getting that pay, which is what I kind of need. But I've heard nothing whatsoever. No emails, no calls, no texts. I checked the fucking site where we can request our time, and it's not declined or approved. It's just submitted. As if they never even fucking looked at it. And that's really fucking frustrating. Anyways, let's turn in the magic stuff.
Did you find my stone?
This work for you?
That's it. Oh, thank you. Oh, and while you're here, how about a free reading? Come on, it's the least I can do.
Yeah, sure. Fine, fuck it.
Sure, might as well.
Mines, what do you want? You have food up there. I can't make her come home. She's at work. She's at work. I can't just make her come home. You want to come here? I'll put you on my lap. You want to come here? Okay. You know what? Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna put something. I'm gonna put some sound on for him, so he has something other than me talking to nothing that he can't see. What's up, buddy? You want your music? You want your jazz, sir? Jazz. Okay. He has music again.
Let's see what the eye has to reveal.
Oh, awesome. Literally as I'm speaking, like, quite literally,
Where
2 minutes ago.
are we?
I don't know.
Oh shit, we're back here. 2 minutes ago. As of me walking to go put music on for my cat, we have the time approved. Beautiful. Thank God. Holy shit. Still, the fact that that took so long.
Never seen
Holy
this place
crap.
before.
Shit! In our dreams? What cheek.
Dreams?
I refuse to believe that we were simply whisked off to some alien land.
Yeah, I suppose.
Oh, straight through, huh? Fuck it, please, then. I need to take this call real quick. Hold on. Okay, apologies. That was from the dental office. I have an appointment that got moved up, so instead of it being at the end of October, it's Thursday. So, hey, two good things happening in one little 20-minute span. We'll take those. Take them. There's a lot of little dudes here that just won't stop spawning. Like, this feels unnecessary. I wonder, can we just go in here? Oh. We got the iron pipe. Fuck yeah. Emil, you okay? You've just been sitting here for a little while, but I was gonna say, did your AI break for a second? Okay. Another one? No? Okay, well, that was the dream sequence from... We were back to... It's interesting.
What was that?
I cannot say, but I doubt it was a mere daydream if all of us experienced it as one.
I think I've seen that before.
Wow. I don't know what happened, but you guys look pretty shaken up.
Yeah.
There's a deep inner meaning behind this fortune, but I'm not really sure what it is. I guess I need more practice. Anyway, thanks again for the help. Stop
Hi.
at any time.
Mais, what the fuck?
I think I'll pass for now.
What was that all about?
I don't know. It gave me some serious deja vu.
Did it now?
Yeah, like I'd been there before or something. But at the same time, it felt like something was pushing down on my chest.
Well, it was just a dream. Best to put it out of your mind.
So, that, for some reason, he come running in here, sprinting, jumped up onto the desk, and then, you know, he heard me just, hi, what? And then he just turned around and sprinted out of the room. That's that regarded the, hey, what the fuck? Wait, quests? 100%. Woo! We're done. Side quest is done. All we have is the main story. Let's fucking go. Thank fucking fine. Off to the Lost Ruins then. Fucking fine.
Oh, there.
Shit. Okay. Let's get on there. this. So, today is a good day so far. So it's check one other thing while we're on massive climb. Realize I didn't like restock my items. Oh well. Oh well. That ain't so bad. At least we're almost at the top. Two shades left. We'll just run past them, being honest. But yeah. I can't lie. I struggled a little bit the last couple of days with well, at least yesterday. Sunday was pretty alright. But yesterday, I don't know what it was about, just something with how yesterday was, that I just struggled, like, mentally to keep my brain together and keep my own, like, thoughts together and just keep from kind of losing it, you know? Like, I was really hoping and wanting to stream, and then I lost complete track of time. And then, I couldn't stream in the day. Hi, Kata, how you doing? Okay, I will hydrate in just a second. I will hydrate as soon as I can get upstairs and out of this hell. Right.
Disappointed!
And why are you disappointed? Because I didn't want to spend for some random bullshit, or because I'm not playing PvP, which you already know I don't do. Not anymore. Why are you disappointed, sir? I mean, I'm also disappointed I'm not playing the Dominus Collection, but I would love to. Just felt like it. Go around these. Out here. Through here. Sprint past. Oh, yep. Enjoy your game. Come on. Okay, coffee time. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the disappointment. It's been so good so far today. I probably should eat something though, but that sounds like a lot of work to go make some food right now. It really wouldn't be, but it sounds like it could be, and I don't want to do it. So I won't. What I want is to keep pushing towards the end. And so that is what we will be doing. Anyways. Into the keep we go. Okay.
Such an ominous sight, and yet I find it strangely nostalgic.
Yeah. This is where Vice and I first met. And first fought together.
Wow!
This is where you used to live, Vice?
Well, yes, I suppose. In a technical sense.
Pretty nice digs for a floating magazine.
Sound alerts
At
that's
least it was
super
free
late
from
there, bud.
annoying hussies like yourself.
Vice, there is nothing wrong with someone being a hussy. Especially if they're
And
not.
now the path is open.
Okay. I'm ready for emotions. Are y'all? So now we're just inside of a white void, huh? Oh. Okay. Not what I was expecting. Though I don't know exactly what I was expecting, but I do know it's not this. Birds.
To whom does the true voice speak?
The bird is
To
talking.
whom does the true form show itself? You must answer.
It can talk!
I ask, why did humans disappear from the world?
The hell is this?
I
What?
believe this is some manner of password.
Password?
Yes. The correct answer should grant us access to the castle.
Yeah, give me a second. Let me turn that down just a touch there. Gotta open some things up real quick before I do them. You know what? What's interesting about that is that's turned down. I'm gonna put it at 50%. Yes, I do understand. It's been turned down. It's been turned down another 25%. So should be roughly a third less loud.
I feel confident I've heard this somewhere before.
Okay. Yep. Wait, was that on? That wasn't on the ground before, was it? Oh, I should not. I should actually pay attention to things.
To whom does I ask? Why did you must?
Oh, I know you're raiding. I remember you mentioned. It's fine. I know you're raiding. You're good. Enjoy the lurk. And thank you for letting me know it was a little bit loud for you. I'll fix things out there.
I answer because of a black disease. I ask, how can humans extend their lives?
By separating body from
I
soul.
answer by separating body from soul. I ask, what is the destination of souls? I answer, they are placed in their corresponding shells. Very well. You are acknowledged as master. You may enter. Well then, it seems the way is open.
Oh, weapon. We got the Phoenix sword. Okay. What's next? What? What?
It's the twins from your village.
Popola? Devila? What are you doing here?
Hey, any chance you'll just go back to the village? This is a very dangerous place.
What the
Even
fuck?
if you can find Yona here, you probably can't get her out.
How did you get here?
Shh. We're asking the questions right now.
No. No, no. What are you doing here?
What are you
I'm not going to answer that.
We're here to rescue Yona.
No dice, huh? Well, I guess we don't have a choice then. No, I suppose not. How sad.
Nah.
We didn't want to fight you. We really didn't want to.
Nah.
Devila! What's happening?
Sorry, but this fate was predetermined. Still, we spoke to truth. We really wanted to avoid this if possible. We were hoping to put it off for 100 years or so. Until the next generation came along.
What are you talking about?
Are they shades?
I don't think so.
It's a lie! I don't believe it!
Let's break. Let's get that ready.
We never thought you'd grow to be this powerful.
This is madness. Why do you block our path?
You have no cause to speak so with us, Grimoire Weiss. You are a traitor.
What now?
What the fuck?
They copied my powers.
Shit on a shingle. They can use the sealed version.
Well, if they can do that, then
Of course we can. The power came from us in the first place. You were simply loaned a small portion of it.
Vice, are you alright?
Devila! Popola! Why are you guys doing this? Why are you siding with the Shades? Why?
The answer to every riddle lies within the heart of the Shadow Lord.
The Shadow Lord? So you've been on his side this whole time?
You must search for that answer yourself. You've got to face your own truth now. Please, enter the Shadow Lord's castle.
what the fuck?
Devila and Popola are fighting.
Yes, they do seem to be putting us through a great deal of...
You okay, Weiss?
How odd. For long years, my mind and tongue have been my greatest assets. But now the latter seems to be... Well,
Vice?
do not look at me like that. I am Grimoire Weiss. I am perfectly...
I think I hear a waltz.
What the fuck? So we dancing now?
It certainly is a grand affair.
Should we
Bunch of
join
innocent
the
bastards.
dance?
They're all
I mean,
shades.
I was gonna say we could join the dance. There's a spot on the floor.
I think we're locked in.
It's not like I was planning to leave.
Yeah, it's a bit late for that.
Okay, well. Okay, where's the next set? Next set. Let's go. Next one. I was like, come on. I was like, yeah, are they gonna let us join the dance? Are they gonna let us waltz? There was a spot on the floor. There was an open spot. Like, we didn't have to do this, y'all. Could've just danced. Y'all had to be all like, nah, I wanna fight. Well, he's dead already. Okay.
Damn it! It won't stop coming!
I'll open the next door. Cover me.
Oh, how I do love a good
Twice!
Oh, right. Protect the hussy, yes? Good plan. Let's go.
Protect Kaine for us.
Come on. Oh, come on.
Kaine! Hurry!
It's not open yet?
Do I look like a goddamn locksmith to you?
No, you idiot. What are you doing?
Lock doesn't want to open? Fine. I'll just break it down.
Stop, you impatient fool.
God damn it, Kaine. Just kicking at the door.
Goddamn no good bullshit bastard! Open the fuck up already! Ugh!
There she goes.
Got it.
Kaine, look out!
Is she gonna get fucking speared again?
Are they laughing? These things are freaking me out! Kaine! What's wrong?
We need to help Kaine.
You okay?
Yeah. Well, we got problems.
Okay, so we can go boss mode. That's fine. Oh shit! Oh shit! The real final boss here. Hold on.
We don't need forgiveness, asshole.
Kaine?
Okay. Yeah.
Damn shit.
What the fuck does she mean by that?
Oh dear.
Oh. That's much worse. That thing's name was Goose? What are you? Are you Maverick?
Can we even hit this thing?
Mom! Oh no!
I can't stop now. Damn it.
Stay focused, Kaine. Don't fall victim to such distractions.
Come on! We have to keep going!
Let's go.
This way! Move!
Oh. Goodbye. Goodbye, V-Bot. It was not nice to see you. Please leave. Dragoon, huh? Still worse.
Up here!
How can we deal with this thing?
Please, hurry!
Oh, okay. So, it's literally just an instant kill. Okay. Sure. I just won't bother with those things then. Instead, I will.
Up here!
How can we deal with this thing?
Please, hurry!
Damn it, I can't get it open.
Attack incoming!
The entrance is locked too!
Hold on, I wonder. I'm gonna do this real quick. Go down to Phoenix Spear. Word edit, rather. Do I not have an armor break word? I do have one armor break word, so magic.
It seems we are in a bit of a predicament.
There we go. Oh, come on. Arrows? Oh, shit. How did you even get here? I'm surprised this one gave you so much trouble. How did you even get here, dude?
出土汗より一旦起きそうだあらペルアと試練地無責よいらこく
No, I'm not letting you guys fucking loot.
What are you doing here?
You are correct.
Keep them down. I don't want to lose these guys. They're cool.
ふるわりふわりポテトなんかちっちんで
But
We're the people of Mask who will stand our ground until our last breath. Swear to what viewers did. No. I'm good just for the king and others for the shades.
足ゲラ
Okay. Go rescue the ones who hold most dear.
stop! Let me go! Stop it! Damn it! King, no!
Meet again, you and I, once all of this is over. Until then,
No! Open the door! You can't fight that thing on your own!
it's alright. You have to keep going. Defeat the Shadow Lord. Get your sister back. Let's once again know the joy of having one you love by your side. Now then. Say, how many rules are there about what to shout before dying in battle? 88, my liege. Amazing. How do you remember all these things?
心中枯れ
Do
る
not
と
despair,
カイ
my
さん
liege.
手
We
出
are with
す
you. I know. Let's try this again. By the honor of the mass. Say, Hex, the honor of the king, for the honor of our queen.
Open the damn door!
Knock it off already. Let's go.
Kaine.
He's fighting for you. And for Fira. Don't let him die for nothing.
My friend.
We also do a quick winner edit for Lance. Back. Okay, deal. It costs 12.4. Oh no. Drains. Drains don't matter much. Damn, flashbang into the hallway. Holy shit. Let's go. Let's go. What do we got here? And here they are.
Devila. Popola.
Oh, look. You made it. We've been waiting for so long.
Why are you doing this?
It began 1,300 years ago.
That's a long fucking
Humanity,
time.
finding itself on the brink of extinction, undertook a last-ditch rescue plan called Project Gestalt. Do you still not remember, Grimoire Weiss? Then let's give you a refresher.
Oh, okay. Y'all, that was too fast. I can't read that. thanks for the documents.
Weiss! My mind. I remember. Devila. Popola. You are not human. In fact. Oh no.
Yeah, sometimes the truth can be a real bitch. You want to finish that thought for him, sister? All of us, every person standing in this room, are mere shells created by the true humans.
What are you saying?
You still don't get it? You aren't human.
I mean, that would explain why you can get pierced through your fucking heart like 6 times by
So
guy.
then humans, I mean, the true humans, are extinct?
No. They still live on. You know them as shades. Each shade is a twisted remnant of what was once a human being.
Crazy, huh? Now let's skip the part where you stand there with your mouths agape and just get down to business.
Wait.
Sorry, but we're gonna be needing that shell of yours. The rightful owner has been waiting for a very long time. Please don't be angry with us. We are only doing our duty. Our endless existences have a single purpose: to control the lives of others in accordance with the will of the true humans. You have your own motives, your own desires. And we have ours. I fear it really is just that simple.
Don't speak such foolishness.
Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, if they just kept that silent, it'd be...
We're the same. Tools in the hands of a master.
Oh, okay,
No.
so...
I'm nothing like you.
Oh, I thought this was just gonna be full silence, and I was like, yo, I'm down for this. There it is. Like, one of my favorite pieces of music from a game. And it's just good! God damn it!
Devila!
Why?
Popola, are you crying? No! Don't die! You know, Popola, I understand now why we're twins. It's because we were born without souls. Devila, I can't stop the bleeding. Oh God, I can't stop it. This world is too lonely for one without a soul. There's too much emptiness. Our souls are missing. And yet somehow our tears still work. It's kind of weird. Sorry, sis. I love you. Devila! Devila!
This really could have just been avoided, you know?
No, I can't be alone!
Popola. Let's stop this now.
Stop? Stop? Now you want to stop? You think you have the luxury to stop? You cut down my sister like a goddamn animal and now you want to stop?
Popola, wait! It doesn't have to—
No one stops! It's way too late to stop!
No one stops!
Thank you for the hydrate. I have taken my
Please,
coffee sip.
don't do this, Popola! You and Devila were like parents to me!
Those two have watched the world wither for time immemorial. The cruelness of such a fate is difficult to imagine.
I don't want to do this! I don't want
I have to just not attack her because it'll just end all the
bitching
conversation
and start
here.
fighting. It's the only way.
I just have to not. Okay. Okay, is that everything? A single combo? No!
No stopping. No stopping ever.
The bridge!
Blast! We're trapped.
I've got an idea.
Yeah?
I fear we're done for.
It'll be all right. You know, when I was young, I hated my eyes.
Emil?
And now that I'm older, I hate what my body has become.
Emil?
But there's something else there now. Something like pride, you know? I mean, without all this, I couldn't have become your friend. Goodbye, my friends.
Emil,
Thank
no.
you for everything.
Emil.
For so long, all I could do was destroy. But now, I have a chance to save something.
No!
Now get going, okay?
Emil.
Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be fine.
Emil! Emil!
Emil! You jackass, get back here! Emil!
Oh dear. Kaine's so unstable, and Vice can't stop arguing with people. I hope they can hold it together once I'm gone. Well, I guess they'll just have to learn. I want to see you again. I want to see all of you again. Just one more time. I'm scared. I don't want to die.
Fuck. Emil. He was the best boy. Jesus fucking Christ, kind of.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Holy shit. It's a bit heavy, y'all. Oh. Okay, we gotta. Okay. Got more? Time for more emotionally draining content. Let's go. Oh god. Oh god.
Yona!
Honestly, the like black cape butterfly wings look fucking sick as shit.
This ends here. Strike hard. Hold nothing back.
How can a mere tool hope to stand against the Shadow Lord?
Don't speak in such a manner, fool. I am nothing like you.
timing. What the fuck?
Be careful!
I know!
Alright, here, we'll do it this way.
Vice, you alright?
Naturally, I'm as fit as a fit.
Okay, what do we got? What do we got going on here?
Wait.
Yona.
Brother?
Stone.
Yona. Huh?
Please, just stop. I don't want to do this
Wait,
anymore.
hold on.
I don't need someone else's body. I don't want it. There's another girl inside this body. I can hear her. She won't stop crying. She says she wants to see her brother.
Yona's been possessed?
This girl loves her brother too, just as much as I do. It's not right, you know? It's not right that she can't see him.
I'm just sitting here, fucking hands on my head. Like,
It's you, isn't it?
Yes, it's me. Let's go home.
I'm really sorry. I don't know what to. I'm so very sorry. No matter what. Just know that I love you.
Hurry. The shade that possessed her is gone.
Kaede,
Okay,
watch over Yona for me.
just gotta finish this off now, I guess.
You want me to understand your sadness? Think I'm gonna sympathize with you? I swore to protect my sister and my friends. If someone puts them in danger, they will
we have to
stand
just
aside
stop
or be cut
attacking again?
down. Now come on, let's finish this. Weiss, what's wrong?
You're freaking me out here, Vice.
What are you doing? Come so. Just do it. Strike the killing blow.
Okay. Well, you were talking, buddy. I didn't want to interrupt you. Cause like, if I interrupt him and I hit him, it's gonna end.
No bother. One moment, please.
You okay?
Fine, just fine. Alright, no, I'm not.
Weiss.
It seems some headstrong idiot has decided to push me beyond my limits. I should have taken that job as a cookbook when I had the chance.
Weiss. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Only joking. I hate cookbooks.
It's
But
not time,
let's
jokes.
go. Out of the way. I have one final task to fulfill.
Where are you going?
Why, to stop him, of course. But after that, it's up to you.
Excuse me?
Only you can see this battle to its conclusion. I wish you luck, my friend.
You can't. I swore I'd always fight by your side.
You are an exceedingly stubborn lad. You know that, yes? Perhaps that's why I've so enjoyed our time together. But I fear this is where our journey ends.
Weiss!
Oh, and remember what I told you about using my full name? Well, forget it. I've grown rather fond of Weiss.
Weiss. I knew you'd come around.
Don't let it go to your head now.
The emotional crux of a book floating away, man. Your Marvias has lost all his powers. Second. Alright, we don't have to do Marvias anymore.
I have something to defend. I have a reason to live.
Oh, god damn it! I shouldn't.
Shut
That's all we're getting? Okay.
Is Yona all right?
Oh god, no.
Oh, please, the girl is fine.
Weiss? Where are you? Are you okay?
I am as well as can be, considering I have lost my physical form. Doubtless my voice will be the next to go, so listen closely. Your sister is safe. Do not mourn her, and do not give up hope. Instead, you must call her back to you.
How?
Use your memories. Recall the times you spent with her. Present her with proof that the two of you live still, and that your lives have meaning.
I don't know.
Typical. But take heart. I know you can do it.
What's my favorite food? Cookies. What's my favorite book? That's my magic storybook. What's my favorite place? Home with you. What's my favorite flower? The lunar tear, of course. Okay, one more question. Who do I love more than anyone?
Okay.
Is that you?
Yona.
Is this my body?
Yes, Yona. It's yours and yours alone.
You look bigger than before. Like you've grown up.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you haven't seen me for a while.
Have I been asleep this whole time?
Something like that.
It's almost like I'm a princess from some fairy tale.
Oh, Yona. I'm so happy to have you back.
Me too.
Kaine.
You and your sister, you have a good life, Kay?
Where are you gonna go?
Guess
You could stay with us, you know.
Thanks, but I'll pass. You know how it is. I got my own shit to take care of.
What do you mean?
Personal shit, alright? Anyway, take it easy, yeah?
Kaine.
Hey, look. It's
Jesus
beautiful. For the longest time, I heard someone telling me how they wanted to see the light. And now, they can finally see it.
Fuck's sake, man. Wait, why are we back to young? Why are we back to children?
I love it. It's so sunny today.
Yeah, it sure is.
Well. There we are. There we are. That's, Sneer Replicant. Also, the fact, I don't know why this is really funny to me, but the fact that this is, that this is just fucking alphabetical credits. I don't know why that's really great to me, but it is. There we go, though. That's Nier. I feel like we're missing stuff, though. Well, said we wanted to get it done. It's done now. I don't know how I feel about the ending there. Woohoo, Amberbone, you were here just in time for credits. The alphabetical. There was a lot of what the fuck at the end. There was just a lot of what the fuck. Kira Buckland, question marks? What does that mean? What does that mean? Why are they question marks? I just... I'm glad I played this. I've been wanting to get it through it, but I feel like I'm missing stuff. I feel like I missed things, and somehow is this one of those where it comes from? Oh yeah, I got to play through it like 7 fucking times. Is this a playthrough with the fake credits? Because you're actually missing stuff. Like we know what Automata does, right? Like we all know. That's what I got. Because this doesn't... like, it feels like we're missing things. Like, for one, why are there things listed as question marks in the fucking credits? And they're all for... They're like... You know, credits, question marks. Like, the question marks are on characters that we know. We know they're characters. But at the same time, we saw characters listed with their names. Grimar Vice with DC Douglas. I can't remember the other guy. The person who was doing Emil. Like, their names are listed, and then there's just these fucking question marks. Like, why are there question marks? There's Yoko Taro, you motherfucker. See? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Why? Why is that? Yep, Yuri Lowenthal is Gideon in the Postman. We all know the voice. Okay, let's see what this says. Credits are finished. Save there. Excellent. A. Ending B. To experience Kaine's story. Motherfucker. Ah! Okay. I'll hydrate. I gotta go grab something new to drink, but I'll hydrate. Yes. We still have more to go. I was like, okay, I did. Open this up. Do this. Quick.
Whenever I interacted with Kaine, I was reminded about something from my past. Maybe my mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time. Anyway...
Kaine's dreams. Discrimination. Okay. I hope these aren't as long as that first part, though. Well, you'll just have to watch the VOD or the archive. Either or. I'm gonna take a quick moment to go grab a bottle of water and to just stretch. There was a lot of what the fucks, and just that was it. And then we got the ending A into the next. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess we just have more to go. So I'll be back. Just a moment. I'll leave it with that music for you, but just give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Let's get all the correct tabs up. Okay. Looks like we have some reading to do. And Hex, your hydrate has been redeemed. I have sipped upon some water. I will take a sip more, considering we will be reading. Okay. The sound of rain filled the village. The steep cliffs that surrounded the area magnified sound, causing even the slightest drizzle to rattle like a thunderstorm. Thin wisps of smoke streamed from huts as the villagers huddled in their homes and waited out the rain. A single child, however, had braved the downpour and was now wandering slowly toward the wooden, hawk-shaped weather vane at the center of town. The wanderer reached the vane, which had existed for as long as any could remember, and stared. The child's face was simultaneously delicate and fierce, like a teacup that had survived a shipwreck. Those traits combined with pale white skin to give the face an almost sexless quality. If the beak turns east, I go home. If it stays west, then I... The child blinked. Rain slowly dripped down the young one's short hair and began its long descent to the ground. Come on. Come on. The child felt a slight breeze and watched as the vein slowly creaked to life, spinning this way and that for a moment, finally settled with the beak pointing firmly toward the east. East? Really? Before the vein could move again, a jagged rock came spinning and tumbling through the air, striking home against the child's head. The force of the blow dropped the child to the ground as a hail of stones began to fall all around. Oh no, they found me. A heartbreaking smile crept across the child's face as the stones continued their assault. Through the rain, the sound of multiple footsteps grew louder before a voice rang out. Yoo-hoo, Kaine! The voice belonged to Demo, worst of all the bullies in the area. As Kaine struggled to stand, a final stone came skittering through the mud and bounced against her foot. Blood oozed from a cut above her eye and blurred her vision. She could make out the shapes of Demo and his usual gang of idiots. The boy seemed taken aback for a moment by Kaine's seeming indifference to the blood dripping from her face, but quickly regained his bravado. What's up, freak? You like the rain? You like getting all wet, or did you finally decide to run away from home? Though she knew it was futile, Kaine turned to leave. Before she could get more than a few steps, the other children scrambled to surround her, cruelty burning in their eyes. Kaine knew those were not the only eyes on her. The tormentor's parents watched from the safety of their homes. She was attuned to this sensation, as one she had experienced many times before. While some villagers simply turned a blind eye to the actions of their children, many encouraged it openly. In a society ruled by superstition and fear, Kaine was something to be hated, and if possible, destroyed. I didn't say you could leave, freak. Demo's words chewed at her like a worm through an apple. He can't hurt me, she lied to herself. Be strong, be brave. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt me. Oh look, the little freak is gonna cry. What's wrong? Are you sad that everyone hates you and wants you dead? And I prayed for the rain to flood down and carry her away from a world that seemed to have no place for her. But if there were gods, they chose to ignore her. As Demo crept ever closer, the clouds began to thin and the rain slowed. Even the weather hates me. I'm useless. Failure. I wish Demo's rock had taken my head off. Kaine couldn't meet Demo's leering gaze. She lowered her eyes and stared at the muddy ground below. The bully moved forward until he was inches away. She could smell the scent of old meat on his breath. The boy grabbed Kaine's face with thick fingers and yanked it upward. She tried to turn away, but he forced her gaze back and jammed his thumb against her eyelid to pry it open. Show me. No. Did you just say no? Demo grinned evilly. You don't say no to me. No one says no to me. Not even taking his attention from Kaine, he called to his cohorts. Come on, guys, let's get the freak what she deserves. As soon as Demo finished, kicks and blows began to rain down upon Kaine. Demo paused, still grinning, as Kaine curled into a ball and tried to make the pain stop. I don't get you, freak. What you acting like a girl for, huh? Everyone knows what you really are. Kaine ignored the question, choosing instead to stare at the weather vane. Continued to point east, as if supremely confident about the future it had chosen for her. Home? Yeah, that's a funny joke for someone with dead parents and no home to go to. Freak, chanted the children. Freak, freak, freak. Kaine closed her eyes and listened to the rain, waiting for the pain to start again. The clutching hands of the village children closed around her. She bent her mind to the sound of the rain, letting it become her world entire. The rain fell. The pain never came. Only when the laughter of her tormentors turned to terrified cries did she dare to open a single blood-caked eye. Kaine was shocked to see Demo sprawled on the ground, holding his head and screaming in pain. She could see blood welling from spaces between his fat, twisted fingers. Oh my god. He's crying. He's actually crying. Deprived of their leader, the other children glanced back and forth between themselves, as if waiting for someone to step forward and take charge. When no savior emerged, they began an uneasy shuffle away from Kaine. But the young girl was the least of their concerns. Instead, their attention was wrapped on the ancient woman standing a few feet away. After struggling for breath for a moment, she finally spoke with a thick voice thick with rage. It's like a bitch, don't it? Now I suggest you scatter before I throw another one. And if any of you little bastards ever touch my Kaine again, I'll do far worse than throw a rock. You can count on it. The old woman crouched down and gently touched the hand Demo was using to cover the wound. Before he could protest, she ground her palm into the wound and twisted back and forth. Ow, he screamed, leaping to his feet. Stop it! What are you doing? Quit whining, ain't no one ever died from a scratch. You hit me with a rock, you stupid bitch. A big one. That thing could have killed me. The old woman shrugged. Death is the best gear for stupid. Demo's face twisted with rage at her words. Locking his eyes on Kaine, he took a step back and spat on the ground. Get out! Leave this village. No one wants you here. Either of you. Seeing the old woman grab another stone, Demo and his companions turned tail and ran. As they fled, the old woman grabbed her side, barked out a single laugh. Ha! Look at the fat boy go. Guess he's healthy enough to run from a fight. The woman's smile faded as she turned her attention to Kaine. Kneeling down, she removed her shawl and placed it around the young girl's shoulders, then produced a cloth from the folds of her dress and began blotting it with blood on her forehead. Oh, Kaine, she said, why didn't you fight back? You're stronger than that lot. The words of her grandmother stung Kaine, and she turned away. Don't be nice to me, she said. I don't deserve it. Nothing matters anymore. Her tears, held in check for so long, finally began to fall on the muddy ground below. Everyone hates me. They think I cause bad things to happen. They think I'm a freak. I wish I was dead. As Kaine's tears turned to sobs, she felt her grandmother's hands on her shoulders. Despite her advanced age and diminutive size, she was a woman of surprising strength. Kaine found herself unable to turn away. Don't talk like that, girl. It's a river wide and deep that flows between the realms of this world and the next, and grants no mercy to any that attempt to cross it. You got a duty to fight until your last breath. Understand? The old woman tightened her grip and tried to still the tremor in her voice. You know the pain of losing someone close to you, Kaine. You know because you survived it. As the words hit home, Kaine was struck by the force of her love for the old woman. As a young child, she didn't even know of her grandmother, but when her parents died, the woman quickly accepted her as her own. Grandma, as Kaine called her, was cunning, vulgar, and quick to violence. Their first few years together had not been easy. But with each year that passed, Kaine and her grandmother had grown closer. However, it was only now, sitting in the mud with tears and blood caking her face, that Kaine truly understood the depths of her affection. Here was a woman who had seen hard times, had seen death, who had fought through all these things and somehow emerged on the other side. If anyone could understand Kaine's pain and loneliness, it was her. Did I make you sick, Grandma? Of course not. Don't be an ass. Kaine drew her grandmother's moth-eaten shawl around her body and shuddered. But my body, it's not normal. If I was normal, then Mom and Dad would... Hush, interrupted Grandma. I'm not hearing another word of this nonsense. You're my granddaughter, and I love you. If folks have a problem with that, they can just go to hell. With that, the woman reached out and placed a wreath of dried flowers in Kaine's hair. The skill it took to bend the flowers without breaking the stems or losing a single petal was remarkable. The beauty of it made Kaine want to cry all over again. Oh my gosh, these are lunar tears. Grandma, you made this for me? Lunar tears were legendary flowers. Most people could live their entire lives without ever seeing one. Yet her grandmother had somehow collected a dozen or more. Kaine reached up and touched the wreath as if she couldn't believe it was real. Where did you find these? Just stumbled on them while I was out doing the shopping. The woman turned away as she spoke, leading Kaine to suspect that the search had been more difficult than she was letting on. The pains she took to construct the ornament, let alone track down the flowers used in its construction, Kaine's heart hurt. She reached up and gently adjusted the wreath, admiring the way it felt between her fingers. Admiring the way it felt between her fingers. I need some water. Didn't quite turn out right, said her grandmother as she squinted at it. These old hands have trouble with delicate work. But it sure looks good on a pretty girl like you. Kaine blushed and turned away. You think I'm pretty? Of course you are. What a fool thing to say. Thank you, Grandma. Grandmother smiled. We're gonna be fine, she said. As long as we got each other, we'll be just fine. Kaine took her grandmother's hand in hers, and the two of them struggled to their feet. As they began the long walk home, Kaine gripped the hand with all her might, as if trying to stop smoke from drifting away in the wind. The rain had stopped. Kaine stood beneath the weather vane, watching it spin in lazy circles, no longer caring about the direction it faced when it stopped. I don't need to escape. I have a home now. Grandma loves me, and that's enough, even if it's us against the world. Kaine let her gaze drift up past the vane and into the cloudy sky. The last faint hints of a rainbow were slowly fading. As she turned and headed for home, the light scattered into a million particles and vanished, seemingly taken away on the breeze. Kaine's dreams. Daily life. More reading. Y'all, it's novel time. This is basically what me just streaming novels would look like. This would be fucking great. Let's go. In the distance, Kaine heard the steady sounds of an axe striking wood. The noise had a purposeful quality to it, as if she was hearing a master woodsman go about his work. Firewood being produced, however, was as far from a work of art as could be. Pieces of every shape and size were being flung about a barren yard with wild abandon. Anyone trying to stack such wood would probably die of frustration before the job was through. Stupid. I don't know about third reading. Oh, Jesus Christ. Stupid piece of shit axe. Kaine's grandmother flailed away with the axe, filling the air with both splinters of wood and words that would make the most hardened sailor blush. Grandma, called Kaine. That you, Kaine? Yelled the old woman, taking her eyes off the wood for a moment. Don't get too close or I might take your goddamn foot off by mistake. She brought the axe down on a piece of wood, sending chips flying in every direction. One spun past Kaine close enough for her to hear the whistle, at which point she decided to step back. When she scuttled to a safe distance, she cupped her hands around her mouth and shouted, Grandma, do you need help? I can get you water, or lunch, or a new axe, or something. The axe, poised to strike another wobbly blow, paused in midair. The old woman considered her granddaughter's offer for a moment, and smiled. Tell you what, since I'm doing such a piss-poor job of chopping, why don't you come here and take over so I can go get the water? Shade's been restless lately. I don't want you running into one of them bastards. Relinquishing the axe, her grandmother picked up a long pole with wooden buckets on either side. Gathering water was by far the more difficult of the two jobs. Kaine knew better than to complain. As Grandma's mind was set, there was no changing it. Kaine did her best to help with chores, but Grandma took every task that required travel to the village. Though she had a long list of plausible excuses, Kaine knew the real reason. She didn't want her grandmother to be taunted and harassed by the villagers. As Kaine moved in, Grandma decided to take up residence a good distance from the area. Out of sight, out of mind, seemed to be the best policy when it came to the villagers and her granddaughter. Rare were the days when any but the two of them could be found on the rocky acre of land they called home. Kaine enjoyed the solitude, but harbored a secret resentment that her grandmother was forced to spend her golden years in such a place. After watching her grandmother leave, Kaine turned her attention to the task at hand. She'd never chopped wood before in her life, and soon discovered why the old woman hated the chore. Swing after swing of the axe produced only a tiny crack in the wood. When she finally managed to connect with the solid stroke, the tool embedded itself in the log and refused to budge. Frustrated, Kaine swung the axe around her head and threw it, log and all, across the yard. Damn it! Crap. She suddenly understood the joy her grandmother felt in a good curse. Happier now, she picked up the axe, forced it for the wood, and resumed chopping. She had a natural skill with the blade, but the task was challenging. Blisters soon began to form in her small pink hands. This is tough. My logs are all weird sizes. Spitting on her palms and ignoring the pain, Kaine redoubled her efforts. Just as she was developing a rhythm, Grandma returned from the village. Setting down her buckets with a small sigh, she took one look at the logs and coughed out a wheezy laugh. Pretty clumsy girl. You better practice if you... Her grandmother suddenly collapsed to her knees, causing one of the buckets to wobble precariously. Eyes wide, Kaine dropped the axe and ran to her grandmother's side. Grandma! The old woman shook her head and pointed a trembling finger at the bucket. Get the bucket. Can't let it spill. Kaine steadied the bucket with a foot as she knelt by her grandmother. A small bit of water sloshed over the side and made a new home in the hem of her dress, but Kaine didn't notice. Grandma, what's happening? Crazed with panic, she grabbed her grandmother by the shoulders and shook. After a moment, the woman lifted her arms and batted Kaine away. Stop that! Just stop! She cried, breathing heavily. It ain't like I'm dying. Just tired from the trip is all. Kaine desperately wanted to believe her. Took one look at the old woman's shaking hands and worn face told her more than words ever could. Her grandmother had lived a long, hard life, and it seemed the bill was finally coming due. The time when her grandmother watched over Kaine was ending. Sooner than either of them had feared, positions would be reversed. The next morning, Kaine came to the side of her grandmother's bed and took her wrinkled hand. Grandma, you're sick and you need medicine. I'm going to the village. The woman shook her head and tried to rise, but Kaine gently pushed her down. It's all right, she said. You'll be fine. Her grandmother fixed her with a gaze that could melt steel. After what seemed like an eternity, she finally lowered her eyes and sighed. Well, I don't like it, god damn it. But I guess I should quit being so stubborn and let you grow up. The old woman watched as Kaine strapped on her boots and made her way down the road to the village. Hours later, as an unseen sun made its way across the dark, rainy sky, she was still watching. Kaine moved at a brisk pace, checking her pockets every few minutes to make sure the money her grandmother gave her was still there. Every noise caused her to spin on her heels, making sure she wasn't being stalked by a shade, or worse, Demo and his gang. But she encountered neither tormentors nor shades, and Kaine finally found herself at the entrance to the village. The few adults she could see glanced sideways at her, then muttered to each other behind raised hands before slinking away into the shadows. Her heart racing, Kaine took a series of rapid, shallow breaths and tried to calm herself. I have to prove myself. I have to help Grandma. I have to be strong. She chanted those words to herself over and over as she slowly made her way. Finally, her eyes settled on a rotund older woman who was angrily waving her arms in the air, telling anyone who would listen exactly what she thought of Kaine's presence. Hey lady, said Kaine with a broad bottom she did not feel. Where's the apothecary? The woman's flabbing cheeks shook in bewildered anger. How dare this thing speak to me, they seemed to say. Kaine saw their eyes held a different emotion. Fear. Yeah, we're both scared, lady. Trust me on this one. Which way? Kaine repeated. The woman pointed at a small building to her right before hitching up her dress and stumbling off in the other direction. Kaine cringed, expecting a stone to come flying from the assembled crowd. But none came. Her mind was filled with a strange sense of pride as she made her way to the apothecary. But the new emotion had little time to take root, for as soon as she opened the door, she noticed a familiar customer at the counter. It was Demo. He'd clearly been sent here on some kind of family errand, because this gang of followers was nowhere to be found. Oh my god, he sputtered. What are you doing here, Fareed? The insult was delivered without force. Kaine happily ignored it. Stretching on tiptoes to see over the counter, she asked the shopkeeper for the medication. Ha! Barked Demo. That old bitch finally keel over? Go to hell, Demo! The boy's eyes grew so wide, they seemed ready to fall out of his head. But before he could let the flag come back, or worse, a punch, the apothecary told him to knock it off before he kicked them out of the store. Demo slunk out of the shop, cursing Kaine under his breath. Once he was gone, she allowed herself to breathe once more, taking a brief tour of the shop while the owner prepared her medication. Countless tiny bottles filled the cramped store, each with a label written in some indecipherable language. An ocean of aromas assaulted her nose, creating a scent that was exotic, but not altogether unpleasant. Seeing such a variety of supplies gave Kaine a sense of peace. Surely in a world so vast, there would be a place that she could call home. On the far wall, behind the counter, rested a portrait of a stunning young girl. The picture had once contained bright, vibrant colors, but time had worked its cruel magic, and they were beginning to fade. The beauty of the work, however, remained undiminished. You like that picture? Kaine turned to find the apothecary, with a small vial of medicine in his hand. His eyes were gentle, but sad, and they seemed to stare through her, and into nothing as he spoke. That's my daughter. I sketched her when she was just a little girl. She's been dead a long time now. Kaine didn't know how to respond. She just stared at the portrait and tried to come up with the right words. Pictures are wonderful things, continued the shopkeeper. They'll let the ones closest to you live on forever. He shook his head slightly, and looked down at Kaine and smiled. Handing her the medicine, he reached into his sizable green apron and produced a handful of old wax crayons. You should have these. There's no one left that I wish to draw. Kaine took an instinctive step back, causing the shopkeeper's face to darken. Yes, I've heard the rumors about you, he said. It's a small village and word travels quickly. Between you and me, I'm not sure which of them to believe. But I also don't think they matter much. I know your grandmother, Kali, and I think the way she was driven out of this town is just deplorable. Grandma's name is Kali? Thought Kaine suddenly. She was still mulling this new fact over in her hands as she reached out and gently took the crayons from the apothecary's hands. Your grandmother is an old friend of mine, he said as Kaine scooted away yet again, and I owe her much. I wager she would like it if you drew a picture of her. Yes, I think she would like that very much. Kaine murmured in quiet agreement. Inside her heart was bursting. Never before had a villager treated her with anything but complete contempt. It was a tiny, almost imperceptible step, but it was a step nonetheless. And with enough tiny steps, she might one day discover the rest of the world. When Kaine returned home, she found her grandmother asleep in her bed. Her feet were blackened and raw, even bleeding a bit in places. Leading Kaine to think that she'd been pacing around the room until exhaustion caught up with her. Sorry. Wow. Ugh. She placed the medicine by her grandmother's pillow and turned to leave, but found the old woman's hand clasped around her arm. Back already, are you? Asked her grandmother with a yawn. Come here, let me have a look at you. Grandma sat up, and examined Kaine from head to toe. Finally satisfied that... Thank you. Yeah, and the tooth thing is not helping either. Finally satisfied that nothing terrible had befallen her grandchild, she leaned back and allowed herself to relax. Well, how was it? Those bastards give you any trouble? It was kind of fun, said Kaine with a small smile. No, seriously, it was. Fun, huh? Asked her grandmother, in a voice which implied she believed anything but. Uh-huh. So anytime you need me to run an errand, just let me know. As she spoke, Kaine removed the crayons from her pocket. After a brief explanation of their source, she informed her grandmother that she was going to sketch her portrait. Portrait of me? Ridiculous. No one wants to stare at a wrinkled crook. Grandma, it'll make you live forever. Horse shit, said her grandmother, throwing back the sheet from her bed. Living forever would just piss me off. Now put those crayons away and help with dinner. But Kaine would not relent, and in the end, Grandma found herself leaning against the wall of their house, as if posing for a master artist. Kaine took up the crayons, eyed her subject carefully, and set to work. Just as her grandmother was about to nod off, Kaine finished the piece. After staring at it for a bit, she released it from her grip and let it slowly drift to the floor. It's terrible. It doesn't look like you at all. I'm sorry, Grandma. I thought these crayons would, make drawing easy or something. The old woman's eyes narrowed at her granddaughter's disappointment. Let me be the judge of that, she said, ignoring the pain in her back and reaching for the paper. The sketch could have been a person's face. It could also could have been a boulder, a lump of clay, or an incredibly misshapen loaf of bread, all rendered in a chaotic array of colors. The old woman stared at the picture for a long time, then slowly wheezed out a laugh. Oh, Kaine, she said between laughter. You truly are my blood. You're as clumsy as me, and I love it. But, hush, I won't hear any more bull about how ugly you think it is. It came from the heart, and I'll treasure it always. True to her word, the old woman gave the picture a place of honor above the kitchen table. In the days that followed, Kaine would often catch her staring at the portrait with a strange smile on her face, an action she interpreted as silent, mocking laughter. A week later, Kaine could stand it no more and asked her grandmother to take the artwork down. Hush, said the old woman. I'll take this down when they roll me in my shroud. She pondered this for a bit, then turned to Kaine and dropped to one knee. Listen to me, girl. Seeing this picture makes me happy in a way I've never felt before. And it makes me want to go on so that someday you can feel the same happiness. It was a moment that burned itself in Kaine's memory. A perfect blend of pride and love and joy that came together to form a lifelong remembrance. She swore to never forget this moment, to never forget the old woman who had made her place in the world possible. Time moves on. People and memories move in and out of life like ghosts passing through a hall. This moment will be different, Kaine swore, because I will remember it forever. Forever. Separation. Okay. Kaine listened. Yeah, reading. The third. It's time. It's time for third reading. Kaine listened to the sound of crackling firewood and stared at the black object on her plate. She'd been pushing it around the wooden disc for a good 10 minutes, ignoring the bemused stare of her grandmother. Finally, she summoned her courage and gave the object a brief sniff. A sharp, bitter scent flew up her nostrils and made its home there, causing her face to twist with disgust. Grandma, I can't believe you want me to eat a bug. The woman threw some more wood under the cooking pot and snorted. It's no bug, you fool, girl. It's a berry. Why the hell would I be feeding you bugs? Yeah, well, it sure looks like a bug, said Kaine. I think it's burnt or something, because it smells terrible. With that, Kaine held her nose and threw the berry in her mouth, chewing as little as possible. Oh yeah, that's terrible, all right. Why, you little brat, laughed the old woman. Look at the sass on you. You've been spending too much time with me, and that's a fact. 5 years had passed since the moment when Kaine's grandmother saved her from the bullies. As is often the way with two stubborn people, their relationship had grown in fits and starts, but moved forward all the same. Meals that used to be somber affairs were now filled with laughter and hurled abuse in equal measure. Kaine could not remember a time when she had been happier. As the years went by, Kaine started to shoulder more and more of the daily responsibilities. Her grandmother's legs grew weaker by the day, and she could no longer do many of the chores she used to take for granted. And so, this morning, found Kaine lacing up her work boots with breakfast of burnt berry rolling through her belly. Where are you going today? Asked Grandma suddenly. Kaine looked up, surprised. The old woman rarely asked for specifics anymore. Well, I was gonna check out the Kelma trees and see if they were right. I thought we could make some jam or something. Oh, and I'm gonna pick up some flagstones, so I need to take the wheelbarrow. Flagstones? What in the hell for? Kaine stared at her grandmother, then held out an arm and swept it around their house. Constructed mostly of cloth, rope, and rubble, the old place sagged like a boxer in the final round. Grandma, a dying cat could chew through this house. I'm gonna build a stone wall so we have some protection. The old woman laughed, exposing her toothless grin to the world. God damn, girl, if much thieves want to ransack this old place, let them come. We got nothing worth stealing anyway. I'm not worried about thieves. I'm worried about shades. People saw one west of the village yesterday. The woman tilted her head and stared at her granddaughter. Oh shoot, I don't know why you have to do it today. We can worry about it some other... Grandma, no. If I don't go to the Kelma trees, we won't eat tonight. You know that. A confused expression passed across the woman's face. For a moment, she was a small child lost at a carnival. Yes, she said after a bit. Yes, of course, you're right. I'm sorry, Kaine. Lately, it seems my mind is... She didn't finish the thought, instead walking over to the nightstand, gently taking the wreath of lunar tears from the drawer. The flower's petals had aged to a brilliant whiteness. Kaine thought it was more beautiful now than the day she first received it. You're gonna be a true woman soon, Grandma said as she placed the flowers in the girl's hair. So that means less chatter about shades and building defensive walls and more talking about how beautiful you've become. Annoyed, Kaine reached up to remove the garland, but the look on her grandmother's face stopped her hand. You're a beautiful thing, said the old woman, and there ain't another like you in all the world. I'm very proud of you. Okay, Grandma, that's enough goddamn compliments for one day. Such a mouth on you. Where'd that come from? Gee, I wonder. Teach you to sass me, girl, yelled Grandma. Suddenly, she lurched forward and grabbed Kaine by the ears, pulling her around the room with a crazed grin on her face. Grandma, yelled Kaine in a quaking voice. Grandma, stop it, what the hell? Set. Okay. Old woman stared at her and blinked, then slowly held her wrinkled hands out if it was the first time she'd ever seen them. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry, girl. Sometimes my mind just... Fuck. Sorry, this one hits home pretty hard. I basically watched my grandmother go through dementia for pretty much 14 years. I watched her slowly stop being the person that my entire family knew and become someone else. And that was hard. And this is bringing back a lot of those memories. And it sucked, I won't lie. Going through that. I was the youngest of my generation. And, that was pretty much the grandmother I knew my entire life. I knew the stories, but I didn't know her, you know? And this just kind of... Let's bring back those memories. Like... She forgot basically all of her children in fits. She'd remember them for a time and then forget them again. And she confused me a lot with my grandfather. I guess I reminded her of him because she thought I was him most of the time. We'd visit her at the memory care unit because no one could really take her in, and she just thought I was my grandfather had come home from work. Which, you know, I didn't really know him either because he passed when I was real young. I mean, 14 years after his passing, she thought I was him coming home from work. So, seeing this just kinda... Yeah. Kinda thought the look on her grandmother's face was the most heartbreaking thing she'd ever seen. Listen, she began, maybe I should stay home after all. No, I won't have you stay here to keep an eye on an old codger like me. You go get your fruit and your wall and whatnot. I'll be fine. When you come back, I'll have a nice grasshopper dinner waiting for you. And I rolled her eyes, then kissed her grandmother on the forehead. Yeah. And make ready to depart, trying desperately to ignore the worry that was gnawing at the walls of her heart. Kinda could feel the old woman's eyes watching her as she moved down the path. Don't turn around. Don't turn around, she told herself, but in the end the temptation was too great. She spun on her heel for one final look and saw a small, bent woman standing in front of a ramshackle hut with a sad expression on her face. Gods, she looked so old now. It's like the wind could reach down and just carry her away. Kinda worried about her grandmother all day, causing her work to suffer. What little fruit she could collect was tossed carelessly into the wheelbarrow. She only found a couple of stones before losing interest in the project. Finally, as dusk approached, she decided to call it a day. Cursing herself for the lack of focus, and it pushed the nearly empty wheelbarrow back down the path. As she crested the final hill, she suddenly froze in place. The wheelbarrow fell from her fingers and collapsed on its side, sending a few pieces of wrinkled brown fruit rolling back down the hill. Her gaze was transfixed by a thick black cloud that hovered just ahead, tracing its path with its finger. Kaine suddenly felt her stomach knot in on itself. No, oh gods, no. Her grandmother's house was ablaze, flames licking up as if trying to touch the sky itself. Grandma! Grandma! Kaine ran then, faster than she'd ever moved in her life. Once she tripped on a stone and went sprawling to the rocky ground, but she leapt to her feet and continued running, unmindful of blood that spilled from her wounded hands and knees. As she got closer and closer, Kaine's mind began to race in time with her footfalls. It's too dark. It's too dark, not just fire. Can't be fire. Too much smoke. Gotta save her. Gotta save her. She burst into the front yard and came to a sudden halt. Her worst suspicions confirmed. The smoke from the fire was mingling with the thick, inky blackness of an enormous shade. The massive creature supported itself on 3 twisted feet that she had balanced through means of a large armored tail. Scales, horns, and claws sprouted from its body in a random, chaotic pattern, giving it the appearance of a lizard designed by some insane god. Seeing Kaine, it let out a roar and flicked its tail, sending a small whirlwind spinning around the yard. For a moment, the creature retreated into the shimmering, inky blackness, as if her mind was unable to comprehend that such a thing could actually exist. But then the smell hit her, a blend of rotted meat and excrement, and the horror became real once more. The creature bellowed again. This time, Kaine responded with a scream of her own. All right, you bastard, she thought as her scream echoed off the high cliffs around them. It's you or me, let's go. The shade eyed Kaine with amused interest, then began looking from her to the house and back again, as if urging her to look at the destruction it had so gleefully wrought. With dread building in her heart, Kaine glanced towards the house. Through the smoke and flames, she spotted a small figure struggling to escape the ruins. Grandma! At the sound of her voice, the old woman began waving frantically. She's alive, thought Kaine, alive! Kaine's legs sprang to life as she raced across the yard to the flaming wreckage of the house. Before she could advance more than a few steps, the shade opened its mouth and let out a roar powerful enough to uproot trees instead of flying. The blast sent Kaine tumbling through the air before smashing her against the rocky roof. Stars danced in front of her eyes as she tried to remember how her legs were. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up now! As Kaine struggled to her feet, she had stomped toward the house and pinned her grandmother to the ground with the tip of the claw. The old woman struggled to move the claw from her stomach, but she might have been pushing him out. She coughed briefly, sending a small spray of blood into the air, and collapsed to the ground with her energy spent. Kaine lurched to her feet, only to fall back to grunt with gas. Her ankles were on fire. One or both of them were surely broken. Ignoring the pain that screamed through her body, she began dragging herself across the ground, leaving a drunken trail of dust and blood in her wake. Grandma, hold on. Just a little longer. Her grandmother's face was turning blue. Her eyes were rolling back, until only the whites were exposed. Kaine pulled herself across the ground with maddening steps. The distance seemed to increase with every second that passed. The shade glanced between the two women, looked at its tongue, its giant mouth turning up at the corners. Short, panting breaths belched from somewhere deep inside its soul. Bastard, laughing at us. She had no idea how such a mindless creature could experience emotion, but there could be no doubt the shape was taking joy in himself. Yeah, I see your plan. The shade moved its claws slightly, allowing Grandma to breathe again. It was clearly keeping her alive, only to snuff out her life when Kaine was close enough to touch her. Kill this bastard. Summoning all her strength, Kaine rose to her feet. It was a sickening snap of her right ankle as the foot twisted back, but she forced it from her mind and began to hobble toward the monster. Pulling a small knife from the pouch at her waist, she left it on the foot of her grandmother and plunged away. Give her back, she screamed. Give her back to me. It was like stabbing a rock. After a few swipes, the knife broke the hilt with a dull snap. The shade panted laughter again, then raised its tail, and sent it rushing through the air toward the young girl that was latched to its foot. Kaine never had a chance. The tail struck her square in the chest and sent her crashing into the burning wreckage of the home. As she lay on the ground with blood pouring from multiple wounds, a small, weak voice spoke up. Kaine? Kaine's vision blurred. She forced herself to focus on the sound. Finally, her eyes cleared enough for her to make out her grandmother's hands reaching out to her through the smoke. Gotta sit. Grandma? Kaine. Gotta run. Can't best this one. Kaine grabbed the hands and held on with all her strength. Grandma, come on, we have to go. The old woman coughed loudly. One of her hands, slick with blood, slipped from Kaine's grasp and thumped to the ground below. Grandma, no, no, I said, run, god damn it. You have to live. You have to get through. The thought would stay forever unfinished. Before she could say another word, the shade's clawed foot descended, smashing through the remains of the roof and down upon the shattered figure of the old woman. Blood oozed from the gaps in the creature's toes as the terrible, putrid smell assaulted Kaine's nose once again. She stared at the foot, dumbfounded, convinced that what she was seeing could not possibly be real. When the creature... Good lord, my voice is just not going. When the creature finally lifted its appendage, all that remained underneath was a twisted, unrecognizable mass of rubble and red. Her grandmother was gone. And they blinked, trying to feel the hands which had been in hers just a moment before. For a fleeting instant, she could remember the warmth of that embrace, the trembling of the fingers, but then the sensation drifted away on the breeze. It was gone. Memories flashed through Kaine's mind, one after the other, faster and faster, until it became a meaningless jangling noise. Kaine screamed then, a thunderous sound that echoed off the cliffs and seemed to roll away forever. The shade eased black ichor, pouring from its mouth and dissolving in the smoke on the ground below. The earth shook with every step as it crept toward its prey. Kaine's body rose as if controlled by a mad puppet master. Her arms and legs were bent at impossible angles. Her head lolled dangerously to the side, yet somehow she managed to stand. Staring at the shade, her eyes began to glow with a deep red fire. The creature, so confident just moments before, took a slow, hesitant step backward, trying to discern if this broken human could possibly pose a threat. Kaine seized the moment, laughing like a mad woman. She leapt into the air and plunged the shattered hilt of her knife deep into the leg of the shade. The shade shook Kaine off like a fly, sending her crashing to the earth once again. Her chest rose and fell slowly, as if a great weight were resting on it. Moist sounds of pain echoed through her body. Something warm and thick oozed from her ears. Is that blood? I think it is. Being complete to death. No, can't die. Grandma told me to live. Deep inside Kaine's mind, something finally broke. The sound, the pain, the smoke and the flames. All of it faded away, till all that remained was a single incantation, repeated over and over again. Kill it. 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 Kill it now! As the spark that was Kaine slowly began to flicker and die, she felt her desire to kill and her desire to live blend into one. The distance between heartbeats grew longer and longer and longer.
The beast approaches.
Oh, I know.
Oh, what a wonderful but brief respite. Ah, we're here again. Sick.
This creep.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck? They stole it from us. They stole from us for 3 days.
Past 5 years.
I'm not gonna let this happen again. It dies today. My sword feels lighter.
It's not the blade, but the skill of the user. Strike it down.
Hey, buddy. Yeah. There you go. We must go. All right, everybody. What we're gonna do is we're gonna play a game. Where the moment they let us run around, we're going right back to the Forest of the Myth. Fourth reading! Fourth reading! There it is. Gently, weakly, softly, the shade, sure that its tormentor was dead, turned and stomped off toward the horizon, stopping along the way to bellow one final roar. Good. Kill it. Shamed beyond imagining, Kaine tried to turn her head to the side, but only succeeded in coughing up a huge gout of blood. It was getting difficult to see, and only after a moment of fierce concentration did she realize that her left eye was gone. Laughing to herself, she turned her remaining eye the ruins of her home and noticed a ragged stump of an arm resting a few feet away. Yeah, that's mine, she thought with a mad giggle. This is gonna make clapping a real bitch. Ha! Cried a sudden voice from the depths of her mind. Finally gonna die, are you? You had it coming. Go to hell, Timo, she thought of the unseen assailant. Go to hell before I pluck out your eyes and beat them to a dog. The voice of her childhood terror evaporated into smoke, only to be replaced by another more recent voice. Hold still, said the apothecary, materializing from the ruins like a ghost. I want to draw you. That way you can live forever. No, stop. I don't want to live forever. I want to die right here. I see, he said quietly. Well, if that's what you want. The spectral shopkeeper blurted it out of existence for a moment, then produced a piece of paper and sketched quickly. After a few seconds, he turned the page to Kaine and smiled. Since you rejected my offer, I decided to draw someone else. It was a picture of her grandmother, real as life. Kaine opened her mouth to thank the man, but stopped as the picture began to blacken in the middle. Before she could say anything, dozens of multi-legged insects began to swarm across the image, tearing at it with sharpened pincers. Stop! No, don't hurt that picture! Kaine reached out with her remaining arm and waved futilely at the air. To her surprise, the insects fell off the picture to the ground below, where they vanished into tiny black tendrils of smoke. Relieved, Kaine turned her good eye back to the picture, only to open her mouth in a silent scream. The sketch now showed her grandmother as she truly was, a smashed, unrecognizable lump of nothing. The apothecary smiled, then broke into a jolly dance. See that? He cried as he danced his jig. It's perfect now. She looks just like you. I look like that? Oh God. Oh God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Drowning in despair, Kaine laid her head back in the mud and smoke of her ruined house and waited for the end to come. But just before she let everything go, an unfamiliar voice began whispering in her ear. Had she got a wish, Sunshine? The voice was vulgar and fierce at the same time, as if insanity had found a way to take form. Kaine wanted to scream as the voice crawled into her skin, but her lungs refused to work. You know, a wish, prayer, like a prayer or something. Why don't you get on your knees and start praying to heaven? Please, invisible man in the sky, save me, save me! Kaine finally resorted to shouting at the voice with her mind. I don't make wishes. They don't come true for me. I'm a curse, a freak. I should be left to die. The other voice boomed in her ears. Oh God, you are the best! Kaine glanced down and saw a black, shiny substance oozing from her legs. She tried to brush it away, but her remaining arm would no longer respond. The substance slowly crept around her feet, began moving up to the rest of her body. Is this death? Is this what it's like? Or is my mind just losing itself? She could feel the slime oozing upward, feeling the hot, searing pain that left in its wake. Whatever else might be happening, she was still alive, and this was real. And I'll check the in a moment. Come on, said the voice. Let it go. Kaine tried to ignore the voice and concentrate on the pain Tanukin would have none of it. Don't ignore me, Sunshine. You're ready to give up, ready to die. So why not let me have it? Have what? Body, come on, give it to me. Give it to me. I want to stand on the ground, feel the rain, taste the wind. The voice paused, as if licking its lips. Resumed was filled with mad, unabated joy. And I want to take your hands and use them to choke the goddamn life out of people. I want to tear out their throats and bathe in the blood just like before. In response, Kaine shifted her head and vomited. The warmth of it crept down her front and mingled with the pain of the approaching black ooze. Are you a shade? Yeah, maybe. What of it? The slime reached her face, crept up past her nose, and slowly oozed into the socket of her missing eye. The moment it touched her brain, Kaine was struck by the most powerful sensation she ever felt in her life. It was ecstasy. She wanted to scream with delight, but all she could manage was a small, whispered moan. "Feels good, don't it?" asked the voice with a chuckle. "Yeah, what can I say? I know how to please the ladies. Now give me that body. Come on, give me the body and I'll give you more of this feeling. It's a fair trade." A black lump began to protrude from Kaine's side. As she watched, it grew longer and thicker, eventually taking the form of her missing arm. "I can see better," she thought. "My eye must be growing back, too." The slime reached up to envelop the rest of her face. She managed to brush it away. "Stop," she whispered, marveling at how she regained her voice. "Stop." The black ooze hesitated, as if considering this request, then quickly shimmered down her body before disappearing without a smoke. "Ah, what the hell, Sunshine?" screamed the voice. "We had a deal. I thought you wanted to die." Grandma said, "Can't die yet." A brief image of her grandmother, bloodied and broken, flashed before her eyes. She saw the shade that had killed her and heard its mocking laughter, and closed her eyes and forced the image from her mind. Her whole body was quaking with rage. When she opened her eyes again, they burned bright red. "That thing took my grandmother. I have to kill it before I die." Kaine glanced down and saw a mysterious pattern. The pattern of the shades burn itself into her left arm. "Well, I'll be damned," said the voice cheerfully. "Look at that, Sunshine. I think you and me are going to be good friends now." Kaine stared intently at her arm. The more emotional she felt, the more the letters seemed ready to puncture her skin and begin infecting the rest of her body. The arm clearly had a will of its own now. "Stop. Gotta stop." Holding her left arm in her right, Kaine took a deep breath and tried to calm herself. "Come on, don't fight it," pleaded the voice. "Hate's my favorite dish, and I'm hungry. Let it go. Feel the anger. Burn with the fire of revenge. Thirst for blood, then go out there and shut up. Shut up and get the hell out of my body. Your body. Oh, that's rich, Sunshine. Real rich. Look, why don't you just up and die so I can have this body all to myself? What do you say? I bet those buddies of yours in the area would love to see you dead." Kaine grabbed a nearby shard of glass and tried to saw off the shade-infected portion of her side. Before she could, her darkened left arm grabbed her right wrist, crushing it. Kaine screamed and dropped the shard as the sound of bone crunching on bone filled the air. "Stupid idiot girl. You're possessed now, Sunshine. Ain't no going back." The voice laughed again, a long, loud wail that seemed to go on without end. "Possessed," whispered Kaine. "Yeah, possessed. You and me got what you might call a timeshare arrangement. Remember how folks used to think you were free? Well, wait till they get a load of you now." Kaine looked up, tears in her eyes. The sky seemed smaller somehow, darker. Is this because of that shade? Is this how they see the world? "So, listen, Earthboys. I know this whole possession thing seems a bit sudden, but it ain't all bad. There's a plan in it for you, too. I'm a very powerful creature, Sunshine. Now that power belongs to you. You got enemies? People you want to kill? I can make it happen. That little fat kid who kept picking on you? That big old shade that squashed your granny? We'll wrap them up in their own assholes. No more abuse for you, Sunshine. No more pain." "Wait, you're a shade. Why would you help me killing your shade?" "What, you think I'm some kind of racist? Some killing snob? I don't give a good goddamn who you murder, honey pants. I just want to drink from the well." Kaine considered this as she struggled to her feet, the power of the shade coursing through her. The smoke from her house was drifting away with the wind. She enjoyed the way the cool evening breeze felt on her new left arm. After a long pause, the voice spoke up again. So, how about it? You and me? We could have some good times together. Look, I'll even take care of the bloody part if you don't want. Fuck off, asshole. Murky Kaine. I'll handle the killing. Scream the voice. Look at you go. Oh, sunshine, we're gonna have so much fun. So listen, my name's Tyran, and if you ever need me, I'll just be hanging out in this piece of meat you call a heart. Now get to it. The more you kill, the more your heart turns rotten and sour. And I like rotten and sour. Kaine found herself nodding at the voice. Yeah, she said. Yeah, I think this can work. I'm gonna find that shade and I'm gonna strangle it with its own guts. When I'm done, I'm gonna do the same to you, Tyran. Count on it. Laughed Tyran. I've shit bigger than you, so good luck with that. Oh, and hey, one more thing. Right now, you and me are sharing this body. But if you ever run out of hate, if you ever, go soft, then I'm gonna take over everything. So keep on killing, sunshine. Watch your back. The voice grew fainter and gradually faded away, fading somewhere deep inside Kaine herself. Kaine waited until she was sure the voice was gone, then waved her left arm around a few times. It feels perfectly normal, she thought. It feels like mine. Desperately, she began poking and prodding at the liquid, determined to find something wrong with it. She didn't want it to feel normal. That meant the creature inside her had already won. I am not a shade. I'm Kaine. Repeating this mantra in her head, she slowly began digging through the rubble of her house, being careful to ignore a certain red-stained spot in the corner. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity of heartbreaking work, she found what she was looking for. It was the wreath of lunar tears. Though it had been through hell and back, the garland's petals were bright as ever. Kaine started to place it in her hair, then slowly lowered the wreath and stared at it. I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm so sorry. But I don't deserve to wear this anymore. I'm possessed, corrupted, a freak. And this time I don't think there's any going back. Holding the flowers to her heart, Kaine fell to the ground and sobbed. As night gradually lightened to dawn, the people of the area rose to their daily lives. She remained in that position, as if tears could somehow wash away the horror that now infected her world.
Alive! Stay alive! Stay alive!
Grandma.
Kaine, you gotta live! You gotta come back to us!
Oh, hey.
But there's something I needed to check, and I forgot what it was.
Emil, you were the one calling me, weren't you?
You still recognize me?
Of course. I knew you right away.
Thank you, Kaine.
Welcome back, Kaine.
Wow, you grew up. So, how long has it been?
5 years.
Shit. That's a long time. Any luck with Yona?
2 seconds.
We are still no closer to finding her. We need a way to locate the Shadow Lord.
can't remember what I was trying to figure out, but it's fine.
By the way, this is for you.
Is that a lunar tear?
It's not as good as your grandmother's, but I tried.
No, it's great. Thank you.
Kaine waking from her long petrified sleep. Emil's unflagging kindness. Our reunion was a happy one, and we let it wash over us like rain. That is, until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it all.
Guess we're back here.
Are you kidding me?
Please, try to. People are tired and scared.
This is crap, and you know it.
It's okay. We can sleep outside.
No one's sleeping outside. You and Kaine saved this village, and now they want to run you out?
People are afraid of us. And really, as long as you're still with, right, Kaine?
I'm used to sleeping outside.
But
we'll see you later.
Sorry about this.
What is the matter?
Kaine always sleeps outside. I never thought about that until just now. Never even occurred to me. Damn it.
We should turn in.
Okay. That was a shitload of reading. How y'all doing?
I didn't get much sleep that night. For the first time in my life, I hated Devila. For the first time in my life, I doubted Popola.
Won't be the last, but
those feelings are pointless in the end.
Okay, I mean, it is late for y'all.
They said and did what they did for the sake of the village. To protect it from the horror of the Shades. Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola? In the end, I'm just as bad. Because I never once stopped to think about Kaine and Emil's situation myself. I should apologize to Kaine and Emil. But
okay.
what good would that even do?
I got a fire going.
Wait, is that?
Campfires are weird. I'm so happy to get to talk to you again, Kaine.
Yeah, me too.
I tried everything I could think of to save you, you know. I polished you with a special cloth. I poured warm water over you.
Wait, you poured water on me?
Yeah, but it didn't really do much except make you all shiny.
Hey, Emil. Thanks for saving me.
I guess you noticed how I look different now.
I'm sorry, Emil. I'm sorry for all of it.
Well, I mean, this new form isn't all bad, you know? At least I can look at you when we talk, right? Hey, so why don't you tell me something about yourself?
I'm not very interesting. Sorry.
Come on, I just want to know you better. Please?
Fine.
Oh,
This
Emil.
all happened
This
when I was a
boy.
kid. Before the whole shade possession thing. My body is different. And when the villagers found out about it, they started treating me like a freak. But one person, my grandmother, accepted me just as I was. No matter how bad things got, she gave me the strength to keep going.
Sorry, gotta mind messaging me. Hold on.
She's really special to you, huh?
His wife asking about what groceries we need at the house real quick, because she's coming home from work,
Yeah.
so she'll be passing by the store already.
Oh, hey! That gives me an idea. Since we cured your petrification, we should start looking for a way to cure your possession in my body. I know we can do it if we all work together. Heck, it'll probably be super easy.
Let me guess. More warm water?
Okay, can we just forget I told you about that?
Adorable.
Sleep well?
Sure.
And yet your red eyes tell a different tale. Don't be so hard on yourself, lad.
I need to go see Devila and Popola.
Very well.
It is actually pretty good for a lot of things, yeah. You're 100% correct.
What might that be?
It's Mom's diary.
I've not heard you speak much about your mother.
That's different.
She got the Black Scrawl and died when I was little.
My apologies for bringing it up.
It's all right. I can barely remember her face anymore. This is the only thing I have left of her. Reading it helps remind me of when we were still a family.
Okay, specifically, it's girls made of stone. Remember that. Forget, it's specifically girls made of stone.
I see.
But the final entries get a little strange.
In what way?
Well, here, take a look.
Oh, okay, flashbang, okay. And it's saved. Okay, it auto-saved? Ooh, hot leaf.
Say there. Can you not hear me?
Question, because I can't quite see it on Papa Nier.
Sitting about like a slack-jawed ninny.
Sorry. Felt like I was dreaming or something.
Holy shit! It's
Sleeping
Papa
on one's
Nier.
feet is quite the talent indeed. Come now, there's the door.
Right. Let's go.
But fuck yeah, Papa Nier. 2, I was gonna ask, I can't see it very well on my second monitor with like the tiny little stream preview thing. Does the shade box work well enough to see text over, you know, flashbang rooms like this? Okay. Nothing? Okay, give me a second. See if I can't work on the opacity real quick. Doesn't work for you at all? Okay, that's not great. No, it's not that, it's filters, I think. Try that. That should... Here, we'll do this. We'll do it. We'll do this live. Hold on. Is that a little better? I mean, I think at that point it should work. I didn't want it to be too like obtrusive, but at the same time, we get hit with a lot of flashbangs. That looks like it should be a lot better. Does kind of work. Does it need to be just a little bit more? Like I said, I can't... Everything on that side screen is a lot smaller, so... Don't pause the game, goddammit. I need to see the flashbang. It's definitely better. If I have it pulled up, yeah, I think it's probably fine for everything except, you know, horrifyingly bright white, and that shouldn't be too long. Also, okay, battle time, and even then, it's Takamine Friend. Guess what? He's a king. I wish I had some friends. Oh. This is the world of recycled vessels created to avoid the destruction of all. Okay. All right. You know what? These are tiny little things. Try that. We'll try out the execution. See how well that works out. Oh my god! What the fuck? What the fuck? Holy shit! Black Scroll, A Lost Destiny, a White Book, False Truth. Okay, yo, the screen effect here is fucking crazy. Seriously, yo, what the fuck is that filter? It's awesome. Let's see how helpful that can be. Okay. Soldiers of Salt calling forth fight death. They are legion, those who plunge the world into darkness. Huh. Interesting. What a weird bot set. Okay. We're gonna get more? Interesting. Okay, we're just gonna do this real quick. Yeah, I don't see any raid. It's just a bunch of the same spam over and over. So we're just gonna put it into and then someone put in their a Twitch message again. So we're just gonna submode that because what the fuck? I'll put it back in a second. But like, what the fuck? We'll run it back in a moment. Because, like, if that's something else, I don't even know what the fuck that is. Cause it doesn't even fucking read like anything. I was like, if I'd had the chat piece up, or I could have put it into follower only. That probably would have been a little simpler and more along the line of what I would actually wanted to do there. But I'd rather just get the whole thing cleared for a second first. Because what the fuck? Okay, we're gonna take that off of there and see what happens. Oh. Give me a second here. Okay. Yep, we're just gonna go back to sub only. Cause, what the fuck? Dragon's corpse brought death to the world, delivering unto it the power of magic. Oh, okay, that's what they're talking about then, huh? I don't even know, it's just confusing. Like, it's not even fun. Cool, more medicinal herbs, awesome. Music's fucking sick though. Black sickness stains the future. They journey to return to soulless vessels. Okay, so this is talking about shades. Oh, okay, platforming. Cool. Definitely what this is very good for. Yeah, like... Yeah, it just reads like a fucking moron. Like, hold on, let's pull this up real quick. Let me look at this. Unicorn Overlord is the masterful son of the great couple of uprisen, the last ancient from a glorious one-night stand with the lovely Feliciana. It's like, it reads like someone trying to, like, put their unicorn fucking, like, furry OC, and then tie it in with, like, their own version of Kid Icarus or something. Yeah, and I was like, okay, is this some... That's what I was thinking, is like, it is. And it's an interesting game that, you know, I'm actually looking forward to, but... Or to trying at some point is rather what I'm trying to say there. But, like, what the fuck does it have to do with anything? I mean... Yeah, just what the... We got a Kabuki outfit and 1,000 experience points. What the fuck? Oh. Okay. Here. Oh, just would quit. But rub my back. We're gonna pause. We're gonna take it off the subload and see if there's if apocalypse divided the world in two. One that knows not day and one which has never seen the night. Okay. So we're gonna do this. Let's see if they've gone away yet. Nope. Literally the exact second I unclick it, it gets hit with a link. So. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you for telling me after I'm doing things. And then no jumping. Yep. Ghosts. Yeah, like I said, black and white, 13 packs. The vessel's forms waver as they cross space and time. Or time and space. Here, give me a second. I'm gonna try something else. Go here, look around. Oh, I can. I just have to go into here. Yeah, cool. Give me a second. Let's fix this up. Because what the fuck, man? Chatbot. Let's get the exact name of that real quick. Okay. Okay. And let's watch. Come on, chatbot. You're supposed to hit this. No? Are we not hitting this yet? Okay. Okay, let's... Give me a second. Okay. Oh, do that. Do this. Okay. Let's try it again. Yeah, there we go. All right. It's just gonna start banning motherfuckers out. And add a new one. It's gonna start banning them too. Yep. Okay. Well, give me a second. This is just annoying, so we're gonna hit this. And if it comes through that they just start like follow spamming for this, which I don't think they will, we'll just put it on subs. Call it a day. But this, yeah, the remake's fucking sick. How fucking annoying. No? Okay, are we going back the opposite direction? Okay, so we load in here. Come out this way. Kill the guy that's there. This don't open. Go through here. This opens. Okay, I was just blind. That's fine. Just medicinal herbs, nothing else.
It seems we have been shut in.
Okay, that didn't take any time to clear out. Show them again? Yep. Well. I'm just so confused as to what even is the point.
It seems we...
Yeah, that's all I can think of, but I'm just like, okay. Cool. Song of Man has been drowned out. In its place, the scream of something inhuman. You missed a spam raid? You just missed spam bots? Yeah. Just constant bots. Unfortunately, they weren't even fun bots. Like, yeah, so we're in follower mode because the moment I take it off, it just starts banning like 1,000 accounts that are just being made en masse, basically. And they're bots that have been around. Like, it's like, oh yes, this account's been here since 2022, and I'm like, I don't really believe you because that's not a person. So, yeah, that's what you missed. But yeah, if you wanna try taking this out of follower and see if that happens again, well, yeah, Fool's Lament. Go, feel free. If it just starts doing the thing again, we'll just put it back in. The sky falls, the dragon. The world ends this day. Oh, we gotta take it off of that real quick. If those are what they're giving us, then let you go back to it. It's just the fastest way to kill these things. Oh, alrighty. You can start sending some more of these. This is getting slightly tedious. But I mean, it's kind of like, you find the best way to fucking kill things like this, I'm just gonna do it. That sucked. Extra medicinal herbs. Cool, I don't need those. I'm completely full up on medicinal herbs. You can stop with the herbs, man. The puppet priest collects the accursed prayers and polishes the vessel. Oh, wait, what am I doing? What is this? What the fuck? What the fuck? We're a fucking first-person shooter now. Beautiful. What? This is so fucking weird. Why? I really wasn't expecting Facade the light gun game. Especially not to, you know, such a spectacular fucking rave track. Like, this feels a bit much, even for a Yoko Taro title. Like, what the fuck is this? When did we decide we're doing on-rail shooters now? Did I miss one? I think I missed one somewhere. Obtained the samurai outfit. And got a bunch of extra gold. What the fuck is this? Unless your soul is at least level 33, huh? Okay, you know what? Let's go save real quick. I'm gonna just take a step away. I'm gonna research what the fuck just happened with the chat. And then we'll come back and we're gonna go and do that. Because what the fuck?
My word.
Something wrong?
I feel as if I've just awoken from a most unpleasant dream.
I know what you mean. That happens to me whenever I read it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some digging around and see if I can't find anything about the channel they're promoting either. So I won't be too long. Just be right back. If I just leave the mic on, I'll be right back, y'all. oh shit. Well, good. I'm back, but good night. Good night, Hangabone. I found out what actually it seems is going on a little bit. Because I looked up the dude's Twitch, right? And this dude, we're just gonna go into New Replicant. The guy is also streaming New Replicant, I believe. In fact, he is somebody with the most. He's like the top streamer on that, which was weird that they were pinging him. And apparently, like, there's just a bot thing that is just full on incorporating like other Twitch channels, and like how we were looking Masterful Sun, blah blah blah, blah, the lovely Pale Sienna. Apparently Pale Sienna's another streamer who was just, people are just getting incorporated into the bot messages, and it sucks. But we're gonna try this real quick. We're gonna take off follower only. Watch it for a second. Okay. Okay, it seems as if we're good to go. It seems like the current attack has ended, and that was really fucking weird. But, oh, no, there it is. Why? Of course it happens the moment I say something, right? Yep. Alright. Unfortunately, do this too, I guess. Oh, apologies. Well, get some sleep. You know what? I'm like, what time is it? I probably should. Yeah, I should probably get to getting some things done again. Yeah, you see what I'm talking about, Hex? Like, it just pops up there. I'm like, all right, well. I might as well call this for the time being. If this is what's going on right now, I just don't want to deal with it. So we did, we got the first story bit done. Let me do this, and this. We did our first bit. Got the first ending. We're basically poised to do more. We should have better days for this soon. So, yeah. Well, with that being the case, let me. Yeah, I'm just looking at this. I'm like, those are all of those are botted. Okay. Well, I'll just go about fixing this. So, unfortunately, this had to happen, and we're all getting screwed. So, maybe it won't happen the next time we're up, which will hopefully be sooner rather than later. But, I'm not gonna raid out. It's just a bunch of bots right now, unfortunately. Some aren't, but I'd rather not, I'd rather not be responsible for putting a bunch of bots in someone else's channel. So, let's hope this clears up the first part of Nier. We got more to go. Hopefully these next ones will be much faster, though. So, yeah. Y'all have a good one. Have a good day. Have a good night. Sleep well. get some good grub. Deuces, y'all.